Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I really enjoy talking about. Well, not like I enjoy talking about this, but this is something that is important for me as a woman. Being a woman in general is just harder than being a guy. Like, let's face it, like, not only is life in general more complicated, but our anatomy is also much more complicated, and we have to take extra steps and extra measures to make sure that we're clean or doing the right things or not putting the wrong things in our body. And our bodies are always changing. But right now, at this point in my life, at this age, I'm 23, a lot of do's and don'ts when it comes to feminine hygiene, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I came up with 10 tips and tricks, things that I do, things that I like to do, things that I don't do, and hopefully it helps you out. You learn something and you can apply it to your own everyday life. Having a vagina is hard, okay? Like, it's complicated. Like, there's things that go wrong. There's always gonna be an odor. There's always like something coming out of it. It's out of our control, and we just have to learn how to deal with it. So I really just hope that this video helps you out a little bit. We shouldn't be ashamed. We should not be ashamed of it at all. I have notes. I got my Tim Hortons because I got 0 sleep. Like, my head is hurting a little bit, so I'm a little bit sick still. So if I sound a little like low energy, that's why. I think feminine hygiene can be broken down into 3 categories: cleanliness, scent, and appearance. So we're gonna be covering all of that. It's not in any particular order, but everything that I talk about will either refer to one of them, both of them, or all of them. So the first one, this is something that I learned from a very young age, right when I graduated high school and I was going out more and I didn't have to wear my uniform anymore. That's when skinny jeans, tight leather pants, just tight clothes became something very important to me. I used to get, especially my jeans, I used to get them maybe a size smaller than my actual size so that it would like suck me in. I had a pair of jeans. I had to call them my yeast infection jeans because if I wore them for too long, if I wore them too many days in a row, I'd end up with a yeast infection because it was constraining my vagina. I'm really not ashamed. I just don't want to make you uncomfortable at home, but this is the truth. Tight jeans are so bad for you. I'm not saying don't wear tight jeans or tight clothes because I totally get it. It's very cute. Like, who's gonna wear baggy jeans forever? Not me. But you have to be careful if you're wearing them every single day, or if you're wearing them for a long periodical time throughout the day. It's not good for you. It's not good for your vagina because you can't breathe. You're suffocating her. Let her out. Not to mention also that they cause ingrowns. Causes friction. I'm gonna get into ingrowns a little bit later, but tight jeans, unbreathable materials, I've learned to keep them to a minimum and only wear them when I really need to. I just love leggings and sweatpants and tracksuits, and I have other ways of being cute because it's just not good for you, period. Point number 2, bedtime. Don't wear underwear, or if you need to wear underwear, if you're super uncomfortable not wearing underwear, wear cotton underwear. Of course, if it's like time to be cute, or you know, like there's a time and place. Imagine somebody was covering your mouth, covering like this all day, every day. You'd be so upset. She's upset. And I totally get that some people are just actually not comfortable without wearing underwear or something to bed. But I'll wear like little shorts or just like something that is a light and airy material. Silk underwears or lace underwears, and those are not things that you're supposed to be wearing to bed every day. And I totally get that when you wear them throughout the day, it gives you a confidence boost, but also not having a yeast infection would boost your confidence. Just go to bed with like minimal things covering your coochie. Period. Next. So let's go back. Ingrown hairs, like we all hate them. Just female hygiene again, it's just like it's cleanliness and appearance. Like you could shave and look clean and everything, and it's like if it's like full of ingrowns, it's like it's frustrating. I get it, I've been there. First time I got a Brazilian, I went to this local girl that I've known for years, but I didn't know anything about waxing. And I got waxed and my skin reacted to it. But after I got that wax, that one wax, it kind of ruined my like skin, and now even until now I have to be careful. I don't know if she just her products weren't clean or if she was double dipping, and I didn't know. Like it was stupid of me, but she wasn't changing her stick out. She wasn't, you know, it wasn't as clean as it should have been, and my hair grew back. I had a lot of ingrown hairs, and I was like shocked because I'd never seen that before. So I just say that to say that even Even though waxing has a better reputation than shaving, you have to be careful where you get waxed. To someone that is clean, that has a real place, not some random place that's just super cheap. Make sure whoever is doing it is a clean person and they have clean practices and they know what they're doing. Something that is super important is exfoliating. Not only exfoliating with like scrubs, but exfoliating with a glove. Exfoliate in the direction that your hair grows so that it doesn't confuse the hair that is coming up to grow. Like you shouldn't be scrubbing in circular motions if your hair is growing vertically. It really helps getting the top layer of skin shaved down a little bit, which will then help you with ingrown hairs. And the more you take care of it, the less ingrown hairs that you will have. Something else that fucked me up that I learned on YouTube and I should not have listened and done more research on my own. Stay away from coconut oil. Do not put coconut oil on top of the vagina, please. Coconut oil actually clogs your pores and can cause ingrowns even worse. It's a big misconception that just because a product is natural, it can't cause any harm, but that is so not true. There's actually a list that you can search on Google. I'll even like put it right here, of non-comedogenic products or oils that you can use for skincare. Really, if I would use it on my face, I would use it on my vagina. You just have to be really careful with what you use because you never know what can break you out. It can take up to a few months or even a couple years to get your skin back to where it used to be. And that's where I was at. After that wax, I was so upset. I was pretty distraught, to be honest, because I never seen that before. Okay, so like, let's say you're not a waxer. A lot of people can't tolerate the pain because it is very painful. You never use a razor more than 3 times. And I never spend my money on shaving gels or shaving creams. I always use conditioner to shave because conditioner is thick, it's moisturizing, it lets the razor glide onto your hair. A lot of things in this life is just a scam, but that's for another day. But yeah, that is the third point. So scent is something that is like super important to me. Starting from the shower, I'm not the type of person to buy the same soap every time. Like I don't have one soap that I will always buy. Everything you use in the shower contributes to your scent. I like to switch it up often. Soaps, whether it's my scrubs, sometimes I make scrubs at home. From the shower, I go to my lotions, and then I use oils for perfume. And I don't mean like lavender oils. I actually go to a market downtown in Toronto, and what I love about oils is that it blends in with your natural body scent. So even if 2 people have on the same oil, it can smell different sometimes because you guys just naturally smell different. And then I'll always mix it with one of my favorite perfumes. For a daytime perfume, currently my favorite perfume is, I really like Burberry Her. And then my nighttime perfume, my favorite one at the moment is Carolina Herrera. It's called Oh Good Girl. It is the one that looks like a stiletto heel and it smells so good. Like I love that scent. But I will mix that in with my oils and whatever I put in my hair, and I will leave the house smelling amazing. Like that's like top 3 compliments for me. Like telling me I smell good, I feel so gassed. Something I don't fuck with is toilet paper. Why do we use dry ass paper to wipe ourselves? I love baby wipes. Like why did we grow up and stop taking care of ourselves? Like why did we grow up and the quality went down? I carry the little like those little feminine wipes that you can just throw in your purse. So if you're like coming up to your period or you're just coming off your period, it just keeps things fresh, keeps you feeling good throughout the day. I highly recommend. Or something with moisture to it to wipe yourselves. I don't know what it is about the Western world. They love toilet paper, but I'm pretty sure everywhere else uses water. I don't agree with everyone saying not to wash the inside of your vagina with soap. I don't agree. I don't, like me, it's never caused me any harm. But the soap that I do use is Vagisil. It won't throw your pH balance off. Keeping it simple is the best. Just use Vagisil and warm water to clean it, and that is more than enough. Like this is the one advice tip that I'm a little iffy about because this is something I do and I know there's a lot of people who are against it, and I can't imagine showering without doing it. I want to go back to odors. I was saying in the beginning of the video, like, you know, being a girl is definitely difficult. Everybody has their own odor, but self-awareness is very important. Knowing what a normal odor is versus a not normal odor is very important. Going to the doctor, getting checked. Once you become sexually active, getting a pap smear. There are odors that are not normal for you. If you're bleeding when you really shouldn't be bleeding, if textures are weird, or it's just very important to go see a doctor when you think something is up. Keeping your kitty dry is very important as well. If you've been at the gym, change your underwear. Moisture can breed bacteria and it can breed odors and it can breed things that shouldn't be bred. Having an extra pair of panties in your bag is always useful, especially if you're a very active person. If you drive, keeping just extra things in your car like that. I always keep things in my car like that. But keeping it dry and clean is very important. Too much moisture can cause problems. And the last piece of advice I have for you guys is drink your water. Water is very important. I know this one is cliche and you've heard it in every other video, but I drink a lot of water and I see my pee is basically clear. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm like, wow, look at this healthy ass bitch. Like, wow, she really has her life together. Better inner health, better vagina health. But yeah guys, that is the video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm sorry that my energy was a little low in this video. I've just been feeling very sick for the past week or so. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video and you guys learned something. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye!